So anyway, your carb's out of adjustment. So that can be a big thing, especially like on your trimmers and such. There's generally, I mean, some are set up so that you can't work on them at all, but there are some that are set up to where they do have a couple of screws. One's for the air, one is for the fuel mixture. And if you just monkey with them a little bit, I mean, I don't want to tell you to just up and start doing that stuff if you don't have any idea how you're doing it. What I would suggest is you Google it first, then learn how to adjust the carbs, because every carb is a little different. Okay, so just Google it, but you do have two little adjusting screws that you can use to help tune that thing back up. They come great right out of the box. You'll see right out of the box when you go to buy a new one, the mechanic's taking them back and they have to do a little adjusting generally to get them to run perfectly for our environment, for wherever we're at. They might be set great to run it fantastic in California, but you get them here in Wisconsin, they run like shit. They need a little bit of an adjustment to them, okay? So for every type of environment you're in, they're going to react differently, all right? So not a big deal on the adjustment part of them. And if all else fails on this stick equipment and it's still running like shit, odds are your carbs are gunked up. And I'm telling you guys, carbs are cheap. Carbs are cheap for, just for my steel trimmer, I think I paid $13 or $14 for it online. Got the thing shipped here, and I keep boxes of these things in the shop, just, you know, cases of them. And we can swap those out. I keep them in the trucks. When everything else is fine, the bulbs are fine, everything is fine, and you can't figure out what it is, you can't adjust it, it takes you 5 minutes to pull that old one off and another 5 minutes to put the new one on. In 10 minutes, you got the thing running like $1,000,000. If you had to take that thing into a shop and pay their $70, $80 an hour bill, you know, they're going to charge you half an hour to fix that. They're going to charge you, say it's $80 an hour, which seems to be pretty standard. They're going to charge you $40 to put that on. Then you're going to charge you $30 at least for the carb, you know. I mean, you can get them online that cheap and keep them in your truck. And I wouldn't overdo it. I mean, if you don't have a big business, or you don't need to be buying tons of them by the case, just keep one extra one in your truck for your trimmers. One extra one for your blowers, you know, one extra one for your hedgers. So whatever you're using a lot of, and you're running that fuel through there, especially with any of that ethanol crap in there, ethanol is a killer for carburetors. So that being said, try to get the best gas you can, the highest octane you can, because it makes your equipment run cooler and last longer, okay? And also no ethanol. If you can find non-ethanol products, get them immediately. Stick with that. You'll eliminate all that crap buildup in your carburetors. So, or at least 95% of it. Okay, well that's all I can think of off the top of my head. If you guys can think of anything else that I've left out, and I'm sure you guys will come up with some, please share it down below. Let everybody know about it so you can help those guys out as well. This has been George Packard with Family Lawn and Landscape. And as always, thank you for watching.